Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the 22nd Annual Monroe County Pumpkin Roll Hill Championship. I'm Rick Stutzmill with Channel 29 News. We've got terrific weather out here, and the crowd is content with excitement. I have with me 3 of the most skilled rollers from Monroe County, and I will not be surprised to see the amount of suspense these rollers will bring to the championship. So our first contender here is Carly Porter. Now, we know you got some troubles with your wrist, but it looks like you got some stuff going on. Do you think they're gonna give you any trouble today?
Never. I'll never let this take away from my dreams.
You're looking good, you're looking confident, but good luck to you. Number 2, contestant. All right, and contestant number 2 here is Gemma Novak. And so you're going against Rip Rob Hunter over here, and you're going against Carly Porter over here. Do you think they're going to give you any troubles today? Any kind of stress?
Hell no, this has been in my family for about 5 generations now. My G-Ma taught me everything she knew about pumpkin rolling. Sadly, I've been on a losing streak since her passing, but I think I've internalized all her teachings. Got to show them what's up with these pumpkins.
All righty, well, we wish you luck, and I know she's proud of you. Contestant number 3, we have Rip Rob Schneider. I noticed the name of your pumpkin there is Dad's second son. What do you think that name meant to you?
Well, sir, my daddy was a pumpkin man. That is to say, he grew pumpkins for a living. Now, and I always wanted a little brother. Sadly, my papa passed before he had the chance to make sex on my mother more than once.
Papa John's.
Thus, I replicated a younger brother out of one of his prized pumpkins. This one.
All right. Well, I wish you guys all the best of luck. I think you're going to do good. But before we get all these extreme sports started, we're going to take a look at our pumpkin profile sponsored by Blitzel's Raisin Cream. We'll be back in just a second.
Pumpkin racing has always been in my family. I've done it ever since I was little. When I was 14, I was diagnosed with carpal tunnel, and it didn't stop me from doing pumpkin races. And it actually inspired me to do them. Well, I don't really play sports, but this is kind of my activity I do. With my carpal tunnel, it doesn't slow me down. I just keep on keeping on. It would just inspire me to let young children or adults to even try it themselves and try the race, and maybe they'd like it as much as I do.
Well, my grandmother was a big influence in my life, and she's the one who first took me to my first pumpkin race. I was about 6 at the time, and she let me roll my first pumpkin after having watched her for a couple of years. It may not seem like much, but it really instilled in me a spark to keep going. Now, she passed away when I turned 12, but I knew I couldn't stop rolling and disappoint my G-Ma. Pumpkin racing is my way of connecting with my grandma. When I'm rolling my pumpkins, I can feel grandma's spirit with me. Winning this race would be an honor. I've been trying to keep that streak going, but needless to say, I lost it a couple of years ago. I just know that my G-Malls expect me to pick it back up again, and so I've really internalized all her teachings. Basically, it would mean a return to my roots.
Why did you start pumpkin rolling?
Daddy told me to. That's about it. Well, sir, Daddy told me to. That's about it. Well, sir, Daddy told me to. It's when you roll the pumpkin down the hill and it goes all the way to the bottom, and you gotta get there first to win before your competitors do. Well, it would mean I win a trophy. I get the trophy when I win, right? I was told there was a trophy that I would possess should my pumpkin, dad's second son, get to the bottom of the hill before the other two very similar pumpkins. That's why we put name tags on them, because they're fairly hard to tell apart. But I get the trophy, that's what I know. Damn.
All right, that was our pumpkin profile sponsored by Blitzel's Raisin Cream. Now, I think we're about tired of waiting. Pumpkin rollers, you guys ready?
Yeah!
All right, on the count of 3.
Doubt
let's
it.
get these punks a rolling. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, boy! Woo! Woo! That's right, Dad's second son. Let's go to hell. Woo! Oh, shit! Woo! Pumpkin spice, boy!
Oh God.
All right, well, we have the winner of the 22nd Annual Monroe County Pumpkin Roll Hill Championship. Right here we have Rip Rob Schneider. Man, how do you feel right now, bud? Let's hear about it.
My boy. My little boy. Why did this happen? Why would somebody do this?
I don't know, man, but you won. You won. It was all
What
you.
did I win?
All right, just a couple questions. What strategies did you use to strengthen your roll at the beginning?
I kind of like got down first, like low. And what's the matter, man? This is what it costs. What's the matter?
Do you think there's anyone out there you'd like to thank?
The people who don't smash pumpkins, they're pretty cool, I guess. I don't really care for the kind that do.
You suck.
Well, we hope you had fun. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our 22nd Annual Monroe County Pumpkin Roll Hill Championship. Rip Rob Schneider, congratulations. We thank you for always tuning into Channel 29 News. And for all your up-to-date news, weathers, and sports, I'm Rick Stutzmill, and we'll see you next time. Good night.